here we go on 120 pounds. Second period, we got the DGF Rebels and the Crookston Pirates. Team score is tied 6-6. Crookston ends that match with a win by fall.
At 126 pounds for DGF is Roy Rude, and for Crookston, Ethan Bowman.
Moving into 126 pounds. All right, 126 pounds for the DGF Rebels. We have Roy Rude for the Crookston Pirates at 126 pounds. I believe we have Ethan Bowman. No score here in the first period. About 25 seconds left to go. Scoreless in the first period between these two wrestlers from DGF and the Crookston Pirates. Wrestlers in on a scramble. This is what we call funky wrestling right here. No control, no control. DGF wrestler has the ankle, even though it appears that the Crookston Pirate is in position to... But no, we have nothing at this point. And, two given to the Crookston Pirate right at the end. DGF coach is going to question that. DGF head coach Davey Cozen asking for some clarification on how was that control, why is that a takedown? So they have a little conversation on the side of the mat going into the second period here. Crookston Pirates are up 12-6 over the DGF Rebels. All right, Crookston Pirate chooses down. Start of the second period. Rebels still in control. Reversal now for the Crookston Pirate, taking control, coming out from behind. Looks like he's working a bit of a tilt here. He's got a crossbody right and got that leg slid in there, and he's kind of got some pressure, a modified half tilt here, trying to get the Rebels back exposed to get some back points. And they're counting. They've got a 2 count. We've got a 3 count. 3 count, which is only worth still 2 points. It doesn't become 3 near fall until you reach that 5 count. So right now holding it, the reason why he hasn't awarded it is because he's still got the same hold on, and now that hold is broke, so those 2-point near fall has been awarded here. So 2 points for the Crookston Pirate. Pirate takes the lead over the DGF Rebel 4-0 with about 1 minute left here in the second period. So again, our match between the Crookston Pirates and the DGF Rebels. Had a chance to speak with Coach Davey Cozen, the head coach for the DGF Rebels, before, and he said it's going to be a good match tonight, no doubt about it. With the meet between these two, Crookston is definitely strong down low. I mean, they're solid really all the way through, but he said down low is where they're really tough. And those points really make a difference here, especially any bonus points. There's going to be some key matchups too. I know DGF's got an undefeated wrestler that's going up against a guy for the Crookston Pirates that's rated #2 in the state of Minnesota, so that'll be a good match if they see each other. So just all around good wrestling here. It looks like both teams have pretty full lineups, which is huge, because earlier our match with the Crookston Pirates and the Barnesville Trojans have a lot of opens. So here we go. Crookston Pirates still in control with just a few seconds left here on the clock. All right, so third period is DGF's choice. DGF choosing, checking in with his coaches what he wants them to do. DGF takes up, I believe. Put the Crookston Pirate back in the down position. I need to make a little adjustments on the score. The Crookston Pirate is up 6-0 on the DGF Rebel with those 2 points near fall. All right, so DGF Rebel trying to get him flat, work on that ankle, trying to get him broke down, trying to keep him from an escape. A little bit of a scramble here as they look like they're going to out of bounds. It almost looked like the Rebel was going to, or excuse me, the Pirate was going to get the reversal, but no. Roy Rude just high-hipped him over. A minute 37 left to go here in the final period. Caution green. That is his first caution of the match. All right, so DGF going to try to get him turned. Crookston Pirate going to work for the reversal here. He's attempting a bit of a sit-out switch here at this point. Both are just locked up hip to hip and a bit of a scramble, and the Crookston Pirate comes out on top for a 2-point reversal. Crookston Pirate wrestler taking the lead 8-0 at this point. If they finish out 8-0, that will be an extra bonus point, giving the Crookston Pirate 4 team points. Maintaining good control, but now is no time to coast, because if you start coasting, you get hit with stalling. Crookston Pirate definitely in good shape here with less than 30 seconds here to go in the period, but he's got to be careful so he doesn't get high. He's got a crossbody right in, got that leg tied up, he's got that arm out, working a bit of a, almost getting close to a guillotine at this point, but he's just going to get flat, no, not going to coast. DGF Rebel definitely trying to erase that bonus point here with an escape or reversal, but he's just going to ride him hard, got the hips low with short time left, and even maybe some back points, but ooh boy, these guys are flexible. And that'll wrap up our final period here with the DGF Rebels and the Crookston Pirate. A bonus point for the DGF, or excuse me, for the Crookston Pirate here, so get those added up for you.
For Crookston, 132 pounds is Zach Brown. And for DGF is Cameron Pistachio.
And 132 pounds will get you updated here. The Crookston Pirates are maintaining the lead of 18-6 over the DGF Rebels. lost my clock here. Get that updated for everybody. Still a score of 0-0 on the match here between the Rebels, this Rebel and the Crookston Pirate with just under 1 minute left. All right, second period here. We got to get you updated here. All right, the Crookston Pirate is up 1-0 here going into the second period. Both wrestlers are on their feet. No wrestler has control at this point. Scramble, and the Crookston Pirate takes control with the takedown there, giving 2 points. Now taking the lead on the DGF Rebel 3-0. Team score of 18-6 here between the Crookston Pirates and the DGF Rebels. Both teams out of Section 8A Minnesota Wrestling. Again, every match we've had up to this point has been some type of bonus points. I mean, even with the forfeit, obviously, it gets a 6 point for the team. That's bonus points. So I think that's going to be the difference tonight. This is going to be a close meet nonetheless, but the bonus points, I think, are definitely going to be our difference here. Pirates got that arm tied up, working a bit of a bar into a half. Just relentless on that hand control. That's huge. When you'll hear fans and coaches and different people yell hand control at times. What does it mean? It's hand control. And of course, it's easy for any of us to sit here and armchair quarterback telling somebody what to do, but it's key. I mean, if you can tie up somebody's hands, it makes it that much harder for them to get away. Hand fighting is a big part of it. A lot of times wrestlers in practice, the first thing you start doing for like the first, other than warm-ups, is just getting in some good hand fighting, just hand control. And that's not your slap fighting or anything like that. It's some serious business. Heavy hands, snapping hard on the head. He's got that arm pinned back and a bit of a hammerlock as we run out and close the second period here. All right, that puts us into the third period. Let's reset the clock. 2 minutes for these 132-pounders. All right, score remains for this match: Crookston Pirate 3, DGF Rebel 0. Wrestlers both starting on their feet as the one chooses neutral. Here we go. Takedown's going to be huge here, as the Rebel can close it in here. But boy, this Crookston Pirate, he's got some heavy hands. He's just from a little head snap there, from putting some pressure down on the back of the head there. Definitely a physical wrestler. Crookston Pirates in the navy blue and gold singlet. DGF Rebels in the black, white, and silver singlets. Crookston Pirate in on a single leg, but that's a lot of weight to be pushing out there. So these types of positions comes down to who's got more guts. But stop that part of the period to a stalemate, and just nobody was gaining any position at that point. Ref makes a call which is called a stalemate. No wrestler had control. No wrestler gets any points. It's just a restart from wherever you were last at. And obviously both being on their feet, since that's where we started. If somebody was in control, then they would have started from the referee's position. Crookston Pirate getting a nice snap on there, but the DGF Rebel, he is not going down easy. He's fighting hard. 2-point takedown for the Crookston Pirate. Taking the lead now, 5-0 over this DGF Rebel. And Crookston Pirate with good hand control, working the hands. He had a crossface there just a little bit ago. Now he's in on that arm, trying to get that arm back there either for an arm bar. Seems like he wants to run a bit of a hammerlock. Look here, going for the single arm bar. Definitely physical here on the back of that head of the DGF Rebel. DGF Rebel has been warned for stalling. That is his first warning. Next stalling call would bring a point. This Crookston Pirate definitely wants bonus points. You can see that he's trying his hardest, and the DGF Rebel is doing what he can not to give it to him. Not enough to break the plane. You got to get the wrestler exposed beyond a 45-degree angle, and that will wrap up that match between our 132 pounds with the Crookston Pirate taking the win. All right, so that'll put us into the 138-pound match.
All right. For DGF is Dawson Zutz, and for Crookston is Braxton Volker.
All right, for the now wrestling on the mat at 138 pounds for the Crookston Pirates, a sophomore Braxton Volker. For the DGF Rebels, a senior Dawson Zutz. And Crookston Pirate with a takedown there. Wrestling on the edge of the mat. Ref will give him an opportunity to get back in. Right on the edge, depending on where the progress takes them. Into the middle they go. Crookston Pirate maintaining control. Definitely riding him tight. Some good hand control there. Keeping low, snug, tight on those hips. Going into a tilt, but nothing. No back points. If that had been freestyle, that'd have been some points there, but that's a whole different style of wrestling. All right, looks like the DGF Rebel with an escape, putting the match at 2-1. Crookston Pirate with the lead. Volker with the lead here at this time. Not a lot of tie-ups, getting some shots there. Volker with a bit of a single leg shot. DGF fights it off. Up on the feet to go, DGF reshoots. Getting in deep on Volker for the Pirates. Zutz gets head chanced right to his back. 2-point takedown for and a fall for the Pirates. Bonus points again, huge for tonight on this match. All right. Let's get that reset to the 145-pound match here.
For DGF is Colton Zutz.
All right, now wrestling on the mat for the 145-pound weight class. I apologize as I got it listed up. There's 138 pound. I'll try to get that corrected. But who we got here for the Crookston Pirates, I believe, is 145-pound senior Cameron Weiland for the Pirates, and for the DGF Wrestlers, freshman Colton Zutz. Zutz with a 2-point takedown here to take the lead. Crookston Pirates with the lead over the DGF Rebels right now, 24-6. Zutz for the Rebels. Working in on, looked like it would be a bit of a cradle here. Trying to tie up that arm. Looks like he's getting the crossface into a crossface cradle. Doesn't quite have the arm, just to run another modified cradle off this. Zutz going to try to shake him off. Correction, Pirates going to shake him off, taking control. No control yet. Zutz is technically still in control, but looks like a reversal here now for Weiland, putting our match at 2-2. We definitely got ourselves a wrestling match here as we close out. My clock's a little bit off. The buzzer will be going here. All right. Second period we go. Score is 2-2. Got ourselves a good match between these two grapplers, no doubt about it. DGF with a stand-up trying to get it free. Crookston Pirate dropping in on those legs, bringing them right back down, working the crossface. Got some. Both these wrestlers are very, very tall, lanky wrestlers for their weight class. I would say you can see they both seem like they'd be cradlers with builds like that. That's generally what you see. So one escape here for the DGF Rebel, taking the lead 3-2 in this match right now. Not a lot of tying up and locking up, but just some hand fighting. You can see these guys going after shots. Boy, heavy hands from the Crookston Pirate, just powering over the DGF Rebel. 2-point takedown for the Crookston Pirate, but not enough for any back points there. Too quick. The exposure to the back was just too quick. Not enough for at least that 2 count. But again, working that crossface, got that hand pinned back behind the DGF Rebel. Now the Crookston Pirate got it tied up into a kind of a modified tilt here. They'll definitely. That's the thing with wrestling, you get in some definitely awkward positions where it gets dangerous. Won't be surprised here if you end up calling a potentially dangerous here, and as we just did, that'll pause with about 31 seconds here left in our second period. Again, potentially dangerous is not a penalty or anything like that. It's just where one of the wrestlers gets in a position that's just not safe. The ref uses their discretion to stop the match. Caution on red. That will be the Crookston Pirate, didn't have his hand in the right placement. Again, you get 2 cautions on those types of settings. Oop, DGF with almost a head chancer, but nope. Pirate coming out on top, but he maintains control. DGF able to fight it off and not end up on his back. Just under, well, about 10 seconds left here. He's hooking up. Looks like a inside cradle, near side cradle, excuse me. Short time, and that, he got it right at the buzzer. Ref staying with his call, and that's huge. That is huge. All right, so good match nonetheless. All right, let's get set up here for the 152-pound match. I'm
And 152 pounds for DGF is Casey Marcheski. And for...
There we go. I think I got the weight classes right here for everybody now. 152 pounds. All right. Well, those bonus points are huge. Let me get the team score updated. That's going to be 30 points for the DGF Rebels, 30 points for the Crookston Pirates, 6 for the DGF Rebels. But this is, I think, where you're going to start seeing DGF coming on strong here. This is where they're tough. I'm not saying that Crookston is not tough, but this is where it's going to get interesting. Bonus points are the key, as I mentioned earlier. Crookston Pirate attempting to stand up with an escape here, and it looks like he's going to get it. Oh, and right into a shot, but out of bounds they go. So 1 point escape for the Crookston Pirate. Back to neutral they go. We got ourselves a wrestling match. This is good. Oh, Crookston Pirate in on a single leg, but no, DGF kicks out of it. Out of bounds they go again. Both these 152-pounders very active, very mobile. Makes it exciting for everybody here watching, whether you're here at home. We appreciate you tuning in. Working hands. But these guys, they're definitely taking some shots. You're going to see some tie-ups, some Russian ties in on a single. Nope. Little head drag there. Wrestling on the edge, and out they go with 24 seconds left here in the first period. Back to the center they go. 152 pounds. We were definitely more than halfway through, but oh! DGF Rebel coming out on top of that scrap to take the takedown of 2. Out of bounds they go with 6 seconds left on the clock. DGF Rebel up 4-1 over the Crookston Pirate. 6 seconds left. The Crookston Pirate's going to be trying hard to get out. Wouldn't be surprised if you see something like a Granby here at this point. DGF wrestler going to ride him out hard, break him down, and get him flat. All right, into the second period we go. £152. Crookston Pirate chooses down. Can he get away? He got a nice stand up and escape earlier. And here we go, DGF running a deep waist inside. Just going with pure power and bulldozing him at this point, but used his own momentum, worked against him. 2-point reversal for the Crookston Pirate, putting the match 4-3. DGF Rebel still up 4-3. However, the Crookston Pirate now in control on top. With about 1 minute, 46 seconds left. Crookston Pirate trying to trap that arm behind, kind of an arm bar, wrapping the legs. Had both legs in there for a moment, tucking him inside to maintain control. Got to keep scooting those hips out. DGF wrestler trying hard to clear. He's going to pull that leg out and try to lift it almost over his head and roll with him. The Crookston Pirate's going to stay in behind these elbows. This is a tough position to be in, but this is what we practice. Wrestlers practice these types of scrambles when you're getting in there. So now you got to get your hips back low when you're on top. Getting in low keeps you in position so you don't get yourself too high. Could get rolled and put onto your back. But Crookston Pirate definitely seems like he knows what he's doing. This is good. We got 1 point escape for the DGF Rebel, which brings the score 5-3. .45 seconds left here in the second period. What I like about this match is, as active as both these guys have been, neither one is running out of gas. They both got good gas tanks. Oh, Crookston in on deep on that takedown there for 2. It was a tied wrestling match at this point, 5-5 with 26 seconds left in the second period. Getting in, throwing those legs. Looking good. So what the Rebel needs to do at this point is create some separation. He's going to try to get his hips out of there without getting his back exposed, because then he's going to give up back points. They're right on the edge, and out they go with 11 seconds left here in the second period. Crookston Pirates up as a team, 30-6 over the DGF Rebels. 10 seconds left here in the second period. Crookston maintaining control. DGF Rebel are doing his best to get out. Crookston Pirates just hanging. Wouldn't be surprised if he was going to get hit with a warning call. Into the third period we go, resetting the clock for another 2 minutes. As I was talking about earlier, both these wrestlers seem to have a pretty good gas tank. Here we are, what, a good, well, 1 month exactly. January 4th is when they're first able to start practice. Here we are, February 4th today. Looks like both teams' coaches have these guys well conditioned for wrestling, and here we go. All right, one escape. DGF. Out of bounds they go with 1:50 left. Again, neither wrestler showing any signs of exhaustion. That's good. This is a good match either way. Ref's got to take a look. Does he have control? He's got to stop the clock. He calls him out of bounds. Going to say no control, going neutral. Crookston coach calling the ref over, saying, I want to talk about that. What do you mean there's no control? We were talking about where they're at earlier, how we made the call. Now we have a little discussion. So the wrestlers, they're supposed to stay within the actual circle. They're not supposed to step off the mat itself here. Looks like they had some discussion about that, but good match. Now, there's a little saying out there about wrestling about first period, second period, who wins each period. But they say the third period's won by the wrestler with the most heart. And I don't know either one of these wrestlers. They both look like they got a lot of heart, so this is just good wrestling right here. And DGF wrestler getting in on a takedown here, but still not nobody has control, and they give it to the Crookston Pirate here, jumping up 7-6 over the DGF Rebel. We're going to see some scrambling here, no doubt about it. On the side of the mat we go. And off they go with 1 minute, 13 seconds left. Crookston Pirate in control. DGF wrestler having to go down in the referee's position with 1:13 left here in the third period. This is a good one. DGF Rebel trying to sit out, get the hips clear, turning under, facing, getting a 1-point escape. All right, it's all tied up, 7-7. Just under a minute left. DGF with a nice shot. Crookston with a modified reshot in on a bit of a single. Out of bounds they go with 53 seconds left. Crowd is definitely getting into it. Coaches are getting into it. Everybody's getting into it. DGF wrestler in on a single. Crookston Pirate in on a single. Rebel sprawling on the edge of the mat. They're close. Can he hook up that crossface and step over? If he does, he gets 2 for the DGF Rebel. Taking the lead, 9-7 here on the side of the mat. We are. Ref's going to let him wrestle. So we got just enough in to keep it going yet. All right, we got 16 seconds left here in the final period. DGF Rebel is up 9-7. Crookston Pirate trying to get his hips, legs clear to get away. DGF wrestler just going to break him down, chopping those arms. Bit of a deep waist in between the legs, just going to ride him out here hard in the last seconds. And a big win for the DGF Rebel. They need that to stay in this, no doubt about it. That was a great match. Good job to both wrestlers. That was fun to see. All right, so that'll move us into the 160-pound weight class.
And 160 pounds for Crookston is Kate Colette. And for DGF is Caleb Johnson.
All right, let me get that reset for everybody here. And all right, apologize. It is a 160-pound match here between the Rebels. I think we need to get some update on our score, team score here too. 2 points, 3 points, because the DGF Rebels are down 30-9 at this point. Clear out the individual scores. It is 0-0 individually. All right, here we go. So we got 7 matches counting this one. But, oh, DGF Russell went for a lateral drop but did not stick it. And Pirate gets the takedown. Rebel is on his back. 37 seconds left to go here in the first period. Crookston Pirate stretching that arm up, scooping the head, trying to scoop the head to get those shoulder blades to touch the mat. DGF Rebels did not need this. He's going to fight hard. He's trying to get off his back. It's a tough position. Crookston Pirate trying to stretch him out with a double grapevine there. 3-point near fall. Crookston Pirate is up 5-0 in this match. Again, running those legs. 160-pounder running the legs here. Now tying up the hands and arms, bit of a crossface there, and that'll wrap up our first period. All right, second period. DGF's choice. DGF takes down for the referee's position to start the second period. Again, the Rebel is down this time. Crookston Pirate is up 5-0 in this match. Team score, Crookston Pirates 30, DGF Rebels 9. Wouldn't be surprised if we see the Crookston Pirate run the legs again, but he's coming right into a bit of a cradle, but got a little sloppy there on all ends. The Rebel scrambled out of it to take a 1-point escape. He's now down 5-1. Bit of a Russian tie with a drag. Crookston Pirate trying to get out of that. You just don't want to be there, but again, just kind of a little slide by, ducked out of it. All right, 7-1 now. Crookston Pirate wrestler up on the DGF Rebel with 1 minute, 17 seconds left here in the second period. The Crookston Pirate wrestler teeing up on that crossface. He can crossface, but refs get a little touchy about teeing up. I wouldn't be surprised if you get a penalty point on something like that. They may even just talk to you and warn you on some of that when they start seeing it get a little physical, but here we are, moving back into the center. 57 seconds left to go in the second period. Pirate running another crossface out there with a leg in. He's getting high, he's trying to throw those legs in, but now he gets caught in reversal by the DGF wrestler, putting him right to his back. Oh boy, this is big for the Rebels right now. That is a tough position to be in, and oh wow. That is huge for the DGF wrestler. He was down 7-1, and just like that, puts his opponent on his back and gets the pin. That is huge. That's a big swing of points because it was looking like the Crookston Pirate was in good control at that point. We'll get your team score updated here in just a bit, putting us at the 170-pound match. All right.
Crookston is Hunter Knudsen. He's 170.
Get the team score updated for everybody here, so that puts the match between the Crookston Pirates and the DGF Rebels with the Pirates 30, DGF Rebels 15. Start of the 170-pound match. DGF Rebel getting in on a single leg. How's he going to finish? He's trying to bring it in. Just more to a dump. Can he get both legs now? He's going to have to maybe change up to a stubble. Not happening is that Crookston Pirate is fighting hard, sprawling to get out of it, but the DGF Rebel is relentless. He's staying in on it. Working towards the edge of the mat. Now we're going to get a little head and hand fighting there at this point. Right on the edge we go. Crookston Pirate with the takedown. If we're staying true to what's in the lineup here, this is sophomore Hunter Knudsen for the Crookston Pirates, and I believe it's Logan Johnson, a junior, for the DGF Rebels. Knutson up 2-0 here with short time left in the first period. Boys running that kind of a modified crossface with a near ankle on that. In and out the first period. Second period, here we come. Crookston Pirate is going down. Bring the DGF wrestler on top. 2 minutes. Here we go. Ooh. This Pirate is not going to slow down. He's staying quick. Rebel in control, though, at this point. The ref awards Crookston Pirate with 2-point reversal. Crookston Pirate now taking the lead 4-0 in this match. And coming in under, taking out a wrist. See a lot of hand control. They'll go inside, under the arm, pulling that in, trapping it in, making it harder for the opponent to escape. Crookston Pirate now in on a single leg. Is he going to trip or is he going to treetop? Looks like he's going to just take him straight down, but the Rebels not giving up that easy. He's trying to get some points back here themselves. Out of bounds they go with 1 minute, 9 seconds left in the second period. Crookston Pirate, Hunter Knutson up 4-0 over Logan Johnson of the DGF Rebels. And notice the Crookston Pirate is trying to break his opponent flat, trapping the wrist, occasionally hook the ankle, making it difficult for the DGF Rebel to get up. Trying a bit of a crossface, but really seems like he's not doing a whole lot of this period. Getting in bad position, looks like the DGF Rebel could have something opened up here, but Crookston Pirate, Knutson just goes right back in on it and maintains control over Logan Johnson of the DGF Rebels. Looked like he was going to be in bad shape for a moment, but he was able to maintain and, well, regain. Well, technically he never really lost control. All right, that will wrap up the second period. Third period, here we come. All right. Going neutral, both on our feet to start the final period. I guess I should never really say final period. That's the intent and belief behind it, because technically, depending on how things go, it could always end up in overtime. But the third period, here we go. Hunter Knutson for the Crookston Pirates up 4-0 over Logan Johnson for the DGF Rebels. Still have 5 matches to go after this. That's going to be huge as team score Crookston Pirates 30, DGF Rebels 15. Still a lot can happen yet. Rebels might be down, but they are not out. Back to the center they go. tell the tempo of the match is slowing down here right now between both wrestlers. They're seeming like they're, losing a little bit of energy, but don't let that fool you. Things can happen quick. Things can explode. No control yet. Looked like the Pirate was going to get it, but DGF fighting hard. Not going to give up. Short time left here on the clock. This will close out our final period here. 4-0. Crookston Pirate with a win. Moving on to 182 pounds.
At 182 pounds for DGF is Xander Jensen. And for Crookston is Kate Bignon.
All right, now wrestling on the mat at 182 pounds for the Crookston Pirates, a junior, Cade DeLone. For the DGF wrestlers, a senior, Xander Jensen. If you tuned into the earlier broadcast between the Barnesville Trojans and the Crookston Pirates, I was chatting a little bit with some of the coaches earlier on that match too. And DGF Rebel with a 2-point takedown, getting the Crookston Pirate right on his back. So a pin right now would be huge, well, for anybody, but especially for the Rebels. Taking 3-point near fall out of that for the DGF Rebel for Xander Jensen. Xander Jensen tying up that left arm into an arm bar. There's a couple different ways you can take him. What's he going to do? Is he going to take him over? Can't quite tell if he's got that other arm, that wrist trapped, or he's going to trap the knee and bring him over that way. Wrestling on the edge with an arm bar, not making progress. Wouldn't be surprised if we get a stalemate called here, meaning no progress. Just called it out of bounds. Back to the middle we go. With 21 seconds left to go here in the first period of the 182-pound match. Xander Jensen for the DGF Rebels up 5-0 right now over Cade DeLone for the Crookston Pirates. Working that armbar, gets him turned, and a fall for the Rebels. A much-needed 6 points for the DGF Rebels.
195 pounds for DGF.
So now to 195 pounds.
And for Crookston is Ethan Bull.
I believe for the Crookston Pirates, we now have at 195 pounds a sophomore, Ethan Bowl. For the DGF Rebels, Preston Johnson, a senior for the DGF Rebels, that is. I believe Preston Johnson for the DGF Rebels is currently undefeated. And if I'm not mistaken, and I could be, I believe Bull may be currently rated number 2 in the state of Minnesota. Somebody could probably correct me. There's a good chance that these two might have met at the section tournament last year of 8A wrestling. Again, the Crookston Pirates up right now 33 over the DGF Rebels 21. Still with 3 matches left. Every one of them very important. It's a 12-point swing right now, or difference, I should say. DGF would need to win out on boy, I'd have to do the math, almost all of them to make it up or get some bonus points on it. This match is going to be huge, no doubt about it. Every one of them is, but this will be a difference maker right here. Again, just under 30 seconds left. Both these big guys, very physical, very good shape. It's going to be exciting here. And sometimes a lot of folks will say, well, it's not real exciting. You know, there's not a lot happening. You know, it's because, boy, some of these guys are so good, they're so defensive. But Bull for the Pirates getting the takedown over DGF. Got to understand, it's sometimes like a chess match. It's not that they're not doing nothing. It's just you get a couple guys that are so solid they just can't get something to open up. They take their shots, they block. They know how each other wrestlers. You know, makes a big difference. All right, in the second period, here we go. Bull, the Pirates with the lead 2-0 over Preston Johnson of the DGF Rebels. Johnson trying to return Bull to the mat, trying to maintain control, just kind of lets him go. Gets away, gets the 1-point escape. Bull taking a lead 3-1 now over Johnson. Johnson with a shot, not a real shot, more of a fake shot that he kind of went through with, and he said, well, I think he was intending to go for it, and then he decided to back out, and that was maybe a good idea, considering maybe it wasn't the best position. So you got to reline, try it again, rebuild, reload, whatever you got to do here. Bull very physical there, just kind of takes him over. Now up on the match, 5-0 over Johnson of the DGF Rebels. Rustlers go out of bounds with 45 seconds left here in the second period. Bull in control, up 5-0 over Johnson. Bull bringing him right to his back, 2-point near fall. Now up 7-0. Short time left to go here. You hear wrestlers use that expression short time a lot, coaches, fans, different people like that, and people always like, what does that mean exactly? Well, it's just kind of, they'll yell it out to let wrestlers know there's not a lot left time left in the clock. Give you an update like, hey, you need to get moving, or maybe just think about something else strategically. Do what you got to do. My experience, short time should be 10 seconds to left. I've heard some people yell short time with 40 seconds left, so it's all about part of that mental game, which is so important in wrestling. And if you're a wrestler, it's kind of wrestling humor, which you get here. So, all right, looks like we're making an adjustment in the score. I was trying to go off of the score here at that we have displayed on the scoreboard in the gym, so I got to make an adjustment. Turns out that the Pirates apparently have 34 points. Third period, DGF getting an escape. I'm not sure if the ref's whistle is just malfunctioning or if it's just having a hard time blowing it through the mask here. But it is very difficult to hear as the ref at times. All right, so 7-1 right now. Crookston Pirate definitely going to go for those bonus points because that's huge. DGF wrestler going to try to close it in and not let them have that. He's going to do his best to get a takedown, getting on something big, but just Bull too quick, too physical here right now. Looking good. 9-1, Bull takes the lead. That's 8 points, which would bring in a bonus point. So it would give finished out right now here in the last, after this match is up, that would give the Crookston Pirates an extra point rather than just the common 3 regular decision, that it would be a major decision. But again, still with 48 seconds left to go, a lot of things can happen yet. Bull in control of the wrist, just going to kind of try a modified stack here at this point, and going to get some points out of that. At least a two. Why doesn't the ref give them, you were asking? It's because they still maintain control of that hold, but now he breaks it, so that gives Bull those points there at that point. 11-1, increasing that major decision victory. Bull wanting more. With 9 points, if you beat your opponent by 15 or more points, it is then a technical foul, which would get your team 5 points. And that's going to close out the end of the 195-pound match. Two very, very good wrestlers there, no doubt about it. That'll bring us into the 220-pound weight class.
For Crookston is Glyndon Fuentes, and for DGF is Victor Sosa.
DGF wrestler with the takedown. I guess you could call that a bit of a throw. I apologize. I was trying to find out who we got wrestling here for Crookston Pirates. I heard him say, I believe it was, no, I guess I'm not even sure, so I won't even attempt. But at this point, DGF wrestler ends it with a fall. All right, so that gives the DGF wrestlers an extra 16 points, putting it to 27. They're still down. There's no way for them to win the team portion at this point, but again, finishing strong nonetheless. DGF wrestler with 2 takedown. DGF wrestler working some cross faces here at this point, just trying to get his opponent flat, tying up the wrists, trying not to get high, trying not to get out of position. The Crookston Pirate trying to get him high there, bucking him off a little bit. Rebel doing his best to get him flat, bringing that arm back modifying into like a hammer lock or more than likely an arm bar. Getting physical at this point, just going to bulldoze him over. Stretching the head out, going to stretch the arm, scoop the head, elevate the head, and we end with a fall. That will bring final score of 38. Let me say that again. That'll bring the final score of the Crookston Pirates 38, DGF Rebels 33. A good match. Now I anticipate we're going to see some JV matches here, so that'll be good. So a very good meet between all of our wrestlers there tonight. That was a good match. So we'll get to see some JV matches here too between the two teams. All right, let me get this reset and JV set up here.
For Crookston, it's Casey Weiland.
All right, we'll reset the clock for 2 minutes. Clear out the individual score, 0-0. Here we go. Again, the junior varsity matches do not change the outcome or the score of the previous varsity match. Crookston Pirate with a takedown here. Quick guy. technically he didn't have it until just now, until he maintained control as he was in on the legs, and the other wrestler did not have his knees set down. He was still really operating on his hands. So 2-0, the Crookston Pirate is up. Out of bounds they go. My clock is a little bit behind here. There's 52 seconds left in the first period here, so I'm just going to let mine keep running here. At home, if you're wondering, like, hey, Jesse, you need to stop and start the clock here again. I'm letting it catch up here, so. Definitely a very physical match here between these two JV guys. Crookston Pirate in on a crossface. Now getting back behind. Far knee, far ankle, just going to try to break him flat. Right up and looked like he was going to get a half, but didn't go through with it. Now he's going to maybe attempt it from the other side, just trying up the wrists more than anything at this point. And that will close out our first period, moving into the second. All right. Good scramble on the escape, and they're going to stop it for potentially dangerous. Well, actually, correction. Just getting out of bounds more or less than anything. So, minute 52 seconds. Okay, now I'm figuring out why my clock's getting so off. So with JV, they're not running 2-minute periods. They're running 1 minute and 30-second periods. Even the varsity's been starting the clock with 2 minutes, and then apparently somewhere along the line they're changing it. So didn't get the memo, but I'm figuring it out here. So bear with me, folks. We've got about a minute left here. Crookston Pirate getting warned with the stalling this time. Just kind of, all he's really doing is just staying with the wrestler. He's not really making any moves or anything like that. He's not making any active moves towards making progress of trying to turn him. So he's just going to let the DGF wrestler escape at this point. So that'll bring us now 2-1. I'm still letting my clock try to catch up here. There's actually 50 seconds left here in the second period. The Crookston Pirate is up 2-1. And here we are, both back on our feet. Out of bounds we go. I'm going to keep running my clock because there's about 25 seconds left. The Crookston Pirate is up 4-1 in this match. Got about 12 seconds left. Short time to go here in the second period. Crookston Pirate maintaining control. Hand control. Slapping in some halves on there. That'll end the second period. All right, let me start the third period here. Let me try to get this set with 30 seconds. I think I can do it. All right, here we go. I think I got her set now. Keep you all with me here. Start of the third period. Rebel still technically in control, but the Crookston Pirate maintaining run a switch, just being pure aggressive. 2-point reversal for the Crookston Pirate, putting him up 6-1 over the DGF Rebel. Plus, it looks like we're going to have some back points coming here. 2-point near fall for the Crookston Pirate, putting the score of 8-1 right now, with about just under 1 minute left here in the final period of our JV match. Crookston Pirate had the wrist, had a half. Not sure why he let it go. Looked like he was in good position there. Now working a crossface. Trapping the wrist, running a half. If he hops over, he could run that. DGF Rebel doing his best to peel that off. Anytime they slap that hand off, you're going to try to look away and peel it off. Anytime you leave your elbows out, you're exposed for a lot of half Nelsons, arm bars, different things like that. Got to try to bring those elbows in. Short time here in the third period. DGF down in this match, 8-1, and warning stalling. That's going to give, I believe, our Rebel 1 point, and there's actually 2 seconds left here because the Crookston Pirate was warned earlier, so that gives that point. So that brings the final score of that JV match 8-2. Let's see if we got some more JV matches. I hope we do, because this is good wrestling. And it looks like I might have added too many points to the DGF score. I think it was 33. Keeping that just up there for anybody that wants to see the final score of the Pirates and the Rebels there. 38 Pirates, 33 Rebels. Again, here we are, first period of another JV match. DGF Rebel wrestler with a 2-point takedown, putting his opponent right on his back. Got the arm scoop, the one arm trap, the other he's got a scoop. He brings that across and puts it in. He ends that match with a fall. Next JV match, I did not get the Crookston Pirate, but I believe I heard our announcer here announce the DGF wrestler's name as Hunter Gressel, possibly. I don't know if that's true, but I think that's what I heard through my headphones here. But again, fortunate to get another JV match. DGF wrestler sitting up a bit of a kind of a duck under. You see him kind of popping that left arm as he comes under there. He's going to have to change levels getting around. Hence the name duck under. You're ducking under your opponent's arm and shoulder, come around the backside. We haven't seen any of that tonight, and that's as a former wrestler and a current wrestling coach, duck unders are one of my favorite moves. They're nothing flashy, nothing fancy, but they get the job done. And, definitely like to see some more of that. So, all right, that'll end our first period here. Moving into the second period, we'll reset the clock here for 1 minute, 30 seconds. Looks like our DGF Rebel is going down. Crookston will be on top. Start of the second period. Again, the match between these two JV wrestlers is scoreless, 0-0. Crookston Pirates still technically in control, but now the Rebel is getting the 2-point reversal. He's coming around. He's going to try to get that arm back there. You'll see him out in front. Got 2-on-1, trying to use that leverage. Trying to get that, but it's just not working. Coach tell him, get behind, work him from behind. Tying up those wrists, cross faces, arm bars. You'll hear him saying 2-on-1, bump him. Try to get that in there and just kind of getting out to the side. Get 2-on-1, run your two hands on their one hand. Really ties them up, gives you a little more strength. Two hands are generally stronger than one. DGF wrestler's doing a nice job of staying, in good position. He's working the opponents, tying up the hands. He's in on the legs just as he's trying to create the separation with his hips, trying to stand up. He gets him flat. Here we go again, 2-on-1, trying to get that arm out behind. They're going to go with probably some type of hammerlock arm bar. It looks like he's got it. He's stretching it out. And win by fall with 5 seconds left. He pins his opponent. Good match there, guys. All right, so reset that. Hopefully we got some more JV matches. I'm not sure if we do. I don't see anybody else getting ready, but sometimes they come from out of the woodwork here. And that's okay. We'll more wrestling. The better off we all are. This is good. Okay, so it looks like DGF is bringing somebody over. But regardless, we got some good matches in here tonight, so I think that may conclude our match between the Crookston Pirates with the final score, Crookston Pirates 38 and our DGF Rebels 35. It was good. Correction, 34. I must be bumping the wrong score here or something like that. So 38 Pirates, 34 Rebels. Tune in again here in just a little bit for our final match of the night between the DGF Rebels and the Barnesville Trojans. Thank you.
The proceeding has been a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Media Network. Follow us on Twitter, Facebook, subscribe to our YouTube channel, and to order a DVD copy of this broadcast, simply visit msportsnet.com/DVD.